kind of a unique matchup we're going to see here. And, you know, Neo, having previously lived in Japan, I'm sure he has plenty of random mid-tier experience. But Embo, very talented player. And Duck Hunt is a weird character, so we'll see how this can go. Neo, I believe, is, of course, the favorite in this matchup, but we're jumping right into it.
Right into it. Strong opening already from Neo, getting a solid 22%. 47 with the can added on.
Yeah, a little bit of extra credit there, why not? Very bold neutral get up there from Embo, kind of just like not respecting the space of Neo, and he does get away with it this time, but still so much damage in the favor of Neo.
Yeah, and I mean, right here, Gunman is doing a lot of work. Neo keeping this jump going, almost getting a kill off it. Great DI coming out from MOZ, recognizing really quick where he was getting set.
Another red spark there, you know, Corrin up there being kind of a fake kill move, and MOZ DIing it very well, but you know, you can't DI the untechable Corrin pin for that side B off the stage, and that will be first stock going for Neo.
Very clean first stock right there.
Absolutely, and he's just kind of waiting on this platform, finding his opening. We do see the gunman and the can, you know, Duck Hunt bringing out all the tools that they have to try to get something going, but Neo on the brink of lapping percent, and does find it.
Yeah, I mean, this pressure at ledge is going to be insane. MOZ is going to be forced to kind of recover from a different angle at this point. Neo has gotten the side B pin every time. Wow. That's an insane mix-up. Turnaround down smash right under the can.
Yeah, that was a nuts option. Just Neo aware he could cover the space, and he did find the tipper on that as well, which ended up killing Duck Hunt pretty darn early as far as all things go. We see a nice little nair into can conversion there from Embo, and the frisbee. And
wow, yeah. Great coverage right there coming out from MOZ. Resetting the can, sends it right off, says, I want to be able to use this in just a second here. Unfortunately, going to be used against himself.
Farming his own rage there. I like that strategy from MOZ, using the can, you know, to rack up this percent. Unfortunately, on the wrong character, but for now, that can is waiting on the platform, ready to be used. Neo going to swat it away with the bear. I like that he was kind of aware that he can hit the can. The can is not this unflinchable projectile. He can use it to his advantage, or at the very least, get it out of his way.
Yeah, and right here, MOZ just kind of trying to force a setting where I'm going to be sitting back, you're going to have to respect all my projectiles, but Neo does not care. He's ran through all of these projectiles. Gunman is not an issue for him. But that clay vision coming in play.
I like that setup attempt there from MOZ. He had the can on the ground ready to cover the platform. He found that conversion and just doesn't barely find the can, but the up air almost kills off the top from Neo, who's looking to kind of close this one out. Lots of rage now on both characters, and this ledge trap from MOZ doesn't quite lead to anything. Gonna reset the neutral a little bit.
Great run up. Not really respecting the can whatsoever, saying I can run right under it. I'm not concerned whatsoever. Great mix-up, dropping off the ledge, get an up air in.
Yeah, nice punish there from Embo. Knowing, you know, Neo's sitting there, he's charging forward smash. He was going to punish it. Gets that drop down up air, and using the can to recover, gives him that kind of extra space that he needed to force Neo to shield. And now we're back in this ledge trap. I love what MOZ's kind of doing there, but Neo just not biting and will take the game and the stock with that up throw.
Yeah, that rage coming behind it. You're just in a really rough spot against a character like Corrin. You got this coverage, all these frame traps.
You're light, you're Duck Hunt, you know, you're a little bit fragile. So that is going to be Neo with that first game. As far as the intricacies of Duck Hunt, Corrin, I like the ledge trapping that I'm seeing from MOZ. It's just Neo is just having a little bit more patience, a little bit more. He's just not quite pulling the trigger, and Embo right there tried to get the up air after all the can and the gunman, everything hit his shield, and Neo was able to get out of that situation. And so maybe a little bit of adaptation there from MOZ, and that could have been a stock or a good advantage state. So we'll see what we got going into this game too. Similar characters, but we are on PS2 instead of Small Battlefield. So this is, we're seeing more of this patient neutral MOZ, setting up gunman, setting up can, and what can we get off the ledge trap? Nice recognition from Neo that the down air is actually a very strong reversal option against Duck Hunt. If he doesn't already have that up air out, he's kind of going to lose some of these trades. And, you know, forget about trades here. The can is kind of, or sorry, the frisbee is putting in some work, but nice grab there.
Yeah, that can being put to cover roll. And I mean, right here, Neo is just pushing advantage very well, getting these back airs in, gets the grab, throws him right back off stage, contesting really hard all the way down to the depths of hell. Why not?
Such a low edge guard there from Neo, aware of his character inside and out. He knows he can get down there, he knows he can chase that duck hunt, and that will be first stop. Oh, good dash back F smash there, kind of recognizing Neo has been so comfortable getting these dash up grabs, and he was finally going to take advantage. So Embo evening out the stock count and taking a nice little percent lead.
Yeah, this can keeping up the shield pressure, needs to find a way down, able to get a forward area, and it keeps the juggle going, giving up that advantage state. Can's gonna interrupt everything right now.
They're just swinging. Neo did not care about the can. He was like, I'm getting in there. I'm throwing out these smash attacks. I'm trying to get some damage. But Embo Z, until now, has been doing a really good job with the damage aspect. Neo now going for some B reverse tech off stage. Can not interrupting the up B very well. And I like the attempted roll read from Embo, but Neo finds the pin off of that interaction. Ooh, good little nair. Gets some chip here, nothing crazy. Both characters not very healthy per se, but they need specific kill options, right? Like, you know, not every Corrin area will kill here, and Duck Hunt kind of needs a very specific back air in the corner, smash attack, some can setup shenanigans that we have never seen. And once again, the fakest up air kill spark you have ever seen.
100% right there. Can and shield, Duck Hunt's best friend, really.
Good grab. I wonder if we'll see Gundam shoot there. Not quite. Just going to take the forward throw. And oh my goodness. My brain can hardly process what's going on with all these can tricks and angles, but teching off the stage. Neo still fighting his way back despite constant explosions.
The coverage, running up and just shielding, seeing the can coming out, and that does cause an explosion. And Duck Hunt is not immune to the explosion himself.
That could have been Neo's can for all we know with the way that stock turned out and the way he just kind of made it back despite all of the craziness off stage, all that chaos. So MOZ right back down to his patient gameplay, trying to use new mix-ups with the can to try to pressure Neo, but he's having none of it. He's just chasing him back and forth across the stage. Good grab back throw, gets the conversion off the can as well to take the stock, and very even percents. Despite the confident gameplay we've been seeing from Neo, MOZ has still just kept this so even, and he's just standing there. He's like, I'll wait. I got can. I got these projectiles on my side.
Yeah, I mean, Neo's just doing a great job right now, kind of walling out, not taking too much percent. But, I mean, the couple of pokes here and there are not working out too well in his favor.
Good frame trap there. You know, he said, you can react, you can air dodge my up air, but I'm still there. The duck part of the Duck Hunt dog is going to cover it. I don't know. Does the duck have a name? Do we even know? It's just Duck Hunt dog? Just duck and dog?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Now we know. Nice little can there, going to catch Neo for jumping in a little too aggressively, and we're seeing a lot of pressure being thrown out from Embo. But once again, Neo just able to kind of get in and trades with that otherwise very scary frisbee.
Coming in back air, needs to find some way to get the kill off stage. Oh my gosh, getting the cross up, no, just barely adjusting on the DI. Great adjustment being made.
My seat on that one. And another can trade, Neo just off stage, barely avoiding all the projectiles thrown his way. He's back into the corner as Embo. So scary, very red percents. Oh, that could have been it. Could have been it too, the spot dodge and the scramble situation afterwards. What a grab there from Embo.
Yeah, this pressure insane. Getting the can to the low angle, not gonna matter though. Neo finding his way to the ledge, needs to find a way past this. Just gonna swat it away, good stuff. Can get it sent right back, needs to find a kill here in the up air, not gonna find it.
Ooh, the can wants to take somebody's stock. Who knows, it might be, it might be Neo's, might have been MOZ's, but MOZ did manage to keep that can on his side. Neo not getting a chance to swat it away that time. It was already during the explosion phase, so that will be 1-1.
Yeah, and I believe that actually shield poke on the can just barely, maybe those shield job, but it activated right off his hitbox at the worst time possible. And here we go to game 3.
So much pressure had already been done to Neo's shield. It was low enough that he that poke was inevitable, and with the explosion hitbox, just able to get that. Maybe a mix on the DI too, because at that point, how do you react? You know, when you get hit with something like that and that high of a percent, could have been holding in, could have been holding out, who knows?
Yeah, they each have a game apiece right now. Neo taking a deep breath, thinking it out, calculating how he will go into this next game.
small battlefield coming out after the PS2. Maybe a little bit less stage space here for Embo to get his duck gun moving. But speaking of moving, Neo is just all over him. Frame trap, more damage, frame trap. The can is able to reset the situation there. Good awareness from Embo, and this should be some pretty good damage, 28. Nice up air call out, gonna get some more damage off that. And the duck putting in so much work. Wow.
That is a grinding game. The Clay Pigeon just getting the low hits.
I thought it was already gone. I thought I had despawned, but no, it was low enough. MboZ knew that, and he activated it one more time just to send Neo down with no jump.
I think Can might have saved him actually there. Really high percentage, but was able to just reset the hit stun where he was getting launched.
Really good disadvantage there from Embo, just teching, gonna try to find his way back, but still sniped and duck cut. The poor dog whining as it gets paralyzed into the blast zone to even up the stock count here. Another can trade. Neo probably doesn't want to do too many more of those, especially given this little percent lead that MboZ does have. And we're seeing it really good, just kind of turtling, kind of like Snake. You know, maybe Duck Hunt is Snake. Just kind of putting that can out there, shielding. He's hitting him. He's canning at a disadvantage. I'm starting to see some similarities.
Ooh, Clay Pigeon gonna burn through and just kind of awkwardly reset the situation for him. You're good up there. You're gonna get that conversion real quick.
Yeah, down tilt up air, no slouch with that rage, with Duck Hunt being light, and Neo gonna kind of start to run away, attempts to get a little pin on the stage, and up air just such a big move. You know, even though it's a straight hit for the most part, it covers so much ground, does good percent, and that can is gonna be MboZ's savior there in that offstage situation.
I mean, this rage behind Corrin, 80% about, not where you want to be.
Ooh, and again, the down tilt upper, mixing up the DI, could have been a kill, but that back air will absolutely do it. No doubt left. Kill Spark and an instantly dead Duck Hunt for Neo to strike back 2-1.
I mean, amazing stuff here so far. Neo just making strong adjustments as quick as possible.
Oh yeah,
and I mean, MboZ just kind of taking a deep breath, sitting back. Because I mean, game 2 went so well for him. And to have this change around where, you know, Neo just kind of two-stopped it out without much stress after that. Like, it was just really rough.
Yeah, the player-to-player adaptation is so good to see, especially in a weirder matchup like this one, where maybe, you know, maybe Neo's figured out a lot of the tricks. We'll see. I'm sure Embo has more in the bag, so we'll have to see this game forward to truly know whether Embo has more left in the tank. He wants this top 8 winner's side if he can win this.
Yeah.
And we're seeing an FD counter pick,
which is very interesting because you get rid of a lot of potential to land on platforms or cover platforms. That's something Duck Hunt actually kind of excels with. But you know what? Maybe that trade-off against Corrin is not worth it because Corrin can use it just as well. We were seeing it with the up airs and the back airs to kind of steal a couple stocks.
Absolutely, yeah, just kind of poking the can, using it, and we see MboZ is kind of playing, he's using the can as a defensive tool, just keeping it in front of him, and trading with the Frisbee cannot feel good if you're Neo. That's a lot of damage for your one little hit, and still relatively even percents. MboZ's can has definitely proven that it can hit both players.
Yeah, strong get-up attack, good call out right there. Gunman trying to create some space, good shields from both players. Neo recognizing really quick what the situation was.
Phenomenal tomahawk there from MboZ. Recognized that it was kind of an awkward angle. He was landed. He got that turnaround grab to continue this advantage, and does kind of read the roll. Uses the can to set something up, but Neo rolling back to center stage and going to reset neutral until the
back air not enough.
Tries to get him out of there.
I mean, right here, 89% to 144. Corrin not in a comfortable spot, but MboZ not in a comfortable spot either. Both high percents need to find some way to get a kill. Up air not going to connect. Neo find his way down on the ground. MboZ got the grab. Can not going to reach the height he needs.
Ooh, tried to set up that conversion, and yet again, we have an unfortunate stream disconnect, which does cost Neo the stock. He was off stage, and I believe we will be seeing a restart.
Just a reset of the game.
Really unfortunate. That did end up costing Neo his stock. The screen went black. He was off stage. We saw the Corrin, or heard the Corrin death noise. That's a little bit unfortunate. yeah, kind of tragic there, but both of these competitors will bounce back. They'll get back into it.
Yeah, production going to handle things real quick, get clarity on what's going on,
Yeah,
what they're comfortable with.
Scope out the zone and see what the deal is. We had one other similar disconnect earlier, but you know, we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. Better that something like that happens now than much later, of course. Never good at all, but the fact that it's being worked on, we're getting it fixed. All good. All good. We're running it back. We are running it back. FD is going to be the stage of choice again. You know, just deja vu, we're here. They got to replay the situation. Definitely a little bit unfortunate. Both players potentially thinking about lost momentum, right? Embo is like, man, I could have had that stock, and Neo's like, man, I could have lived if the screen hadn't gone black. So, but you know, the reset is a reset of mentality for both these players. Reset of Embo's stocks down to 2 as well with that back air.
Yeah.
My goodness, Neo said that kill was a fluke. He was like, the screen was off. I couldn't see.
Yeah, I mean, both players were very strong that last game, and I mean, we're seeing a lot of great work right here. Embo's getting the first opening he's needed this game.
Yeah, just a little bit of damage. Duck Hunt definitely has some combos, but nothing super crazy. Can gonna do nothing but help Neo recover, and that downer gonna kind of prevent him. Is now gonna be Neo just so comfortable in this ledge trap, keeping him off stage, and now the footstools. We're on FD, we're no longer afraid of platforms, right? He can just get that footstool down there, get that damage with no worries about the platform messing it up. So definitely Neo, the first person to find his footing in this game. And this could be the set as well. Neo looking at a 3-1 and a 3-stock at the same time. Really just incredible caliber of play here from him.
I mean, good stuff right now. 2-stock lead. Very comfortable 57%. It's just really unlucky stuff right here for Embo-Z. Kind of getting unlucky on the options he's choosing. Neo just covering so well. Right here we see these forward air chains starting. No jump on deck. Able to grab a ledge though.
He said, you want to combo off Can? I could combo off Can too. Check this out. Take this 43. Good stuff there from Neo. Embo though, still has, I'm sure he still has tricks. You could never count him or Duck Hunt out in a case like this. You know, you never know when the Can, Gunman, Duck Hunt, and this feels kind of unfair, doesn't it? It feels kind of like a 4v1 at this point, but Neo is making it seem like it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, really unfortunate stuff right there.
Back air gonna take that game and set.
Yeah, I think it's a restock.
Wow. Yeah, super commanding game. Neo was mad. He was like, man, I gotta win this game. I should have won that game. So really impressive stuff there. And that is going to put him through to the winner's side of top 8s. With the other qualifiers,